And here's Baker Mayfield talking about how he will approach his next NFL locker room. Listen carefully.
I'm not going to force it. I'm going to be myself because I feel like I tried to force it when things on the field weren't going well in the past couple of years. I feel like I'm going to go in there and be myself because that's worked for me in the past. I'm going to go with the same work ethic mentality, and if they don't like me, that's fine. But when I step on the field and I play as confident as I am and what I think I'm going to do on the field next time I get a chance to do it, I'll earn the respect of the guys that didn't appreciate it from the beginning. That's if I'm worried about getting them to like me, what am I doing? They don't care if I like them either. They want their quarterback to win. They're trying to get a paycheck. If their team wins, they get paid. So the guys that don't really personally like me, that's fine. But I have to have their respect.
Again, incredibly self-aware, mature view of who he is and how he fits into a team.
Yep.
They didn't like Peyton Manning universally, right? But if you win, that's the thing. If you win, then the guy becomes beloved. But you want the guy who's going to get everybody's attention, however that style works. You need to get their attention. You need to get their maximum effort. You need to get their maximum dedication. You need to get them on board with everything that's happening, whether it's whether it's respect, whether it's some combination of the two. But it's obvious they didn't like him in Cleveland, and it's possible they didn't respect him either. We saw the manifestation to that churlish aspect of his personality, whether it's interactions with media or refusing to do a post-game press conference after a victory because he didn't play well and got booed against the Lions. That's not the way that you get the respect and the admiration and the affection of your teammates.
No, definitely not. And I would think that there's something more there to that as well to add on to it that we don't know, whether that's, examples of, you hear rumors out there that hey, he can be hard to coach, right? We try to say something, but he kind of tells us, no, I know how to do this. This is the way. There is those rumors that are out there. So that would also lead to players and going like, what the hell? Why is he saying that to the coach? And he doesn't know better than him. Just listen to the coach and say, yes, sir. There is that out there about Baker Mayfield. But it does seem like he's at least learned something from Cleveland. And I think you learn, like you talked about, and the fact that, yes, he realizes he's got to act himself, be a little different. Obviously, his play on the field and all those things were affecting him to the point where he was changing his personality and the way he acted in the locker room according to how his play and he was being portrayed by the fan base. And I can just tell you that Tom Brady or Peyton Manning never did that or don't do that. They're not like, oh, man, I haven't played good, and a few people in the media are telling me I'm not playing good, so now I need to go in here and be extra nice to the guys in the locker room. No, the guys in the locker room are going to be more respect you more if you're just, boom. Oh, Tom Brady, hey, you're the man, you're the man. He walks in the locker room like he's the man. Tom Brady, you're crap, you're crap, you're crap. He walks in the locker room like he's the man. It doesn't matter. And that's what guys want from the quarterback. They don't want the emotional roller coaster. They don't, because then you just don't know what to expect on a daily basis. And then you start, I don't know what to expect when he gets on the field. And that'll scare people. So hopefully he's learned from that.
Some quarterbacks are more complicated than others.
Yep.
Some take more delicate coaching than others. And the bottom line is he's had Hugh Jackson, Greg Williams, Freddie Kitchens, Kevin Stefanski as his head coaches in the NFL. I think Kevin Stefanski and Baker Mayfield just don't fit from a personality standpoint.
Seems like that.
I don't think they fit. Not that I'm passing judgment on either of them.
No, right.
Some people just don't fit.
Right.
They don't fit. And I think that's part of the problem there. They need a guy with whom Baker Mayfield fits. They need a guy that Baker Mayfield will respect. A guy that Baker Mayfield will, kind of wide-eyed, yes, sir, whatever you want, sir, whether it is Pete Carroll, Mike Tomlin, or Dan Campbell. And I think he maybe would do that for each of those three guys. But I think he needs to go to a place where he is led, where he's not just the leader of the team, but he is led by the coach. That's what I think he needs right now in his career more than anything else. By the way, the guy that was hosting the podcast, his name is Mike, just Mike, nothing but Mike. He is, according to Apple Podcast, it's Mike with a period, not just Mike, but Mike with a period. He is this is a lifestyle podcast hosted by platinum recording artist Mike. I don't know how a guy, now look, I know that I'm I'm not quite in the demographic anymore, but I don't know how he becomes a platinum recording artist if I've never heard of him. Have you ever heard of him? Have you ever heard of Mike, period?
I have no. I've
he
not
used to be Mike Stud. Are you aware of Mike Stud?
I'm not. Nope. No, and I don't
know one. You already know one Mike Stud. You don't need to know
I don't need. I'm at my quota for Mike Studs. Right.
There isn't enough time in your day to know 2 Mike Studs.
I did not know that about it. It's odd, and yet you don't see platinum recording artists going around chasing quarterbacks to do interviews with either. So that's kind of funny too.
He also played college baseball at Duke and Georgetown. Mike, period.
Mike.
FKA Mike Stud.
Mike the Stud. You're Mike the Dud. Let's go to commercial break.
Hey, Mike. Hey, Mike, period. Anytime you want some guidance on, spotting some good opportunities for follow-up questions when you got somebody sitting on the couch with your dog that's about to poop all over it, just give us a call.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.